having no regrets.
Nice.
Well, all right, and then literally we'll end it with this. I ended one of our episodes with a comment, "Believe in yourself." But if you have ever heard of the song or the TV show Arthur, it was an old PBS like kids TV show.
Oh yeah.
And I think like Ziggy Marley, Bob Marley's son, did the original like
music.
Did the composition. But this is a phenomenal, just again, acoustic cover of it. And actually listen to the lyrics. I think if everyone lived life by, this song as like a mantra, the world would be so much better, exponentially better.
Just fine, I'll walk around and film you.
With her there.
Yeah, look, she's holding the lyrics. Say hi, Louise.
Hurry up, we're going fast. Bring it on a bit. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's true.
This is dedicated to all those kids who grew up watching TXT. She's got the lyrics well. It's kind of...
I would embarrass myself singing along, but I'm not going to.
Every day when you're walking down the street, and everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You gotta listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm on the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Believe in yourself, that's the way to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. And I say, hey, 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 DW.
DW was the little sister's name, Arthur's little sister's in the show.
Nice.
But I really think, again, that is like, what more could you ask as far as people like coming together, working together, and like believing in yourself, right? Like, I think that's what people are really missing more often than not, is that self-belief to really figure out what they want to do in life and then working with others to make it happen.
I think people are generally good. And
Absolutely.
I think people really are united. You can see that when something terrible happens in a community and people come together. Sometimes it takes that for people to stop judging and stop being, I guess, only thinking their way matters. We have to realize that we're all different. We all have different viewpoints. We all come from different vantage points. You need to stay true to what your vantage point is, but that doesn't mean that you should think everybody should think your way.
Right.
And I think music is a uniter. I see what you're trying to do here. Music is a uniter, and it could bring us together. And I remember when I was at Callan-Wald, and we did a thing with Frederica Whitfield. She was with CNN, and we had an event with Reverend Dr. C.T. Vivian. And he talked about how, and he worked alongside, you might remember him, I serve on his foundation board, but he passed away the same day as John Lewis. He, huge civil rights icon, worked directly with Martin Luther King. He did a lot of good. He was kind of the quiet one. He's a peacemaker. And so what he talked about was at Callan-Wald, because we don't get political at Callan-Wald, we're a nonprofit, and I said, why should we have him come and speak? Because we're an art center. And it was because he said that they achieved more during the civil rights movement with peace and through music.
Yep.
And so he said it. And he's long since passed, but that's what I learned from him, is that if we come together, right?
Right
come together
now.
and we try to think about, like we sat here for hours just chatting. I didn't even know Jim, and you and I have never talked like this. We just asked each other questions. We didn't even hit the religion and the politics.
That's episode 2.
We just I don't go there. We just I think we just you just asked me about me.
Yep.
So maybe if you meet someone,
Ask them about
on the
them.
on this other side of the aisle, just ask them about them, and if we can just get human,
Right.
maybe we all will get along better because it's really about humanity.
I couldn't agree more. And that really is, again, for anyone that hasn't read the little blurb on YouTube, the whole point of this podcast is to bring together humanity in a way that we can all self-govern, each other, right? And it really gets back to that whole idea that this country was founded on, a government of the people for the people. And again, not to get too much into it here and now, but I think we've gotten away from that. And a lot of it's because we've become so disconnected from one another. And I think you're absolutely right. Music is a great way to bring people together, but